Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, ekabaru ka i subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ Biafran Prime Minister MAZI Simon Ekpa. O nwere ife okwu n'ilu akwụkwọ mma achọ ka unu ga-esi ya bụ ife ọ na-adọrọpụrụ anyị ifu nche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ihe ndị a niile okwu. Alright, over to you, sir.
To 5-country recognition. Did he give us independence? The answer is no. Did it make the United Nations recognize Biafra? The answer is no. But we have 4. And these 4 countries, or 5, are all members of the United Nations. He didn't give us the recognition. But had it been that America recognized Biafra, which they were actually about to, but because there were no foundation. When I mean foundation, I mean the kind of foundation that we have today, representation in the United States. A visible and good representation in the United States like we have it now. It does not exist. It didn't exist then. So there was no representation. But Nigeria is present in the US, so they know whatever that was going on, but Biafra doesn't have privilege to those information. So when America was turning its back on Nigeria, they begin to pressure the Biafra side to embrace peace and give up the fight. So it was actually a scam that Gowon did to Effiong, because Effiong did not know what America was thinking, because there was no representation. Today we have representation and we have voice, and in Washington, D.C. We have voice in the Congress, and that's exactly what we continue to educate them in the Congress to understand that that particular problem of 1960 has tripled, and there is a need to put a stop to it. Not only for the interest of Biafra, but for the interest of the United States and for the interest of the West, which will be in turn benefit Africa. So it is a win-win for everybody. How will you not abide and agree by that? So my brother, what we are doing in Finland is to generate this legal instrument, legal document. Like if you have been listening from the beginning, I was mentioning some of the international treaties, human rights treaties, the United Nations human rights treaties and convention that we are going to ratify and assent in Finland during the convention to be a backbone for this legal document, including the result of the self-referendum, including the declaration document, including the constitution of Biafra people, and many other things that will be adopted. This whole thing will form the legal backbone and the legal document for Biafra government to pursue the recognition from the top, from the United States Congress, United States Department, and we educate them until they understand that Biafra is the only solution. As that is happening, we'll continue the eviction of Nigeria in Biafra land. Nigeria can never survive me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Prime Minister Mogristo Ebos. Thank you. That question that got our PM to respond, and the whole world is watching. Thank you. All right, please, those of you that are in the space as a speaker, you need to raise your hands. When we finish attending to the hands that are up, we would change the room with those that are waiting to come in. Rage and Fury, please grab the mic.
All right, thank you very much, my honorable minister. I hope I'm coming out loud and clear.
Go ahead, my.
All right, thank you very much. I will ask a brief question. First, let me greet my Prime Minister, His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, for all the Biafran people. I am an Isoko and Urobo speaking Biafra, and I am proud of my Prime Minister. I am proud of my Biafra. And before I go forward, let me say, do you see this, my son, affection? After you have done what you do best, do you see satisfaction on our faces? As you dey fight for us to be free, you don't think it's much, but to us it means the world. We wake up every morning and wish you were there. You don't have to lie to gain our trust. You will always have your people trust. We always love you, Simon Ekpa. Your every contribution makes our lives a little bit safer every day. You are the hero. You are the hero. Thank you very much, my Prime Minister. That is a song from my mentor, Lucky Dube. I just changed some of the weddings and I feel like I should do it for you. My question is very simple, sir. Like from the beginning, you made your submission and you told us about some of international treaties that we are going to assent to, and you made us understand that Nigeria even assented to some of these treaties. So my question is, when a country or a nation that is part of this that assented to these treaties break them, you see that the international community doesn't have the power to punish that nation because here in Nigeria, most of these treaties have been broken by Nigeria. And my second question is, how do you know that Donald Trump is going to be the next president? Because before campaign, we were the one that said Donald Trump is going to be the next. And we followed you. To my amazement, 2 days ago, Donald Trump is today a president. What is happening, sir? Because sometimes when you make some exposition, I'll be scared that this our prime minister not go put us for trouble one day. You understand? At the end of the day, what you talk will come to pass. What is happening, sir? Thank you very much. I am Rejab Siri from Isoko speaking, Biafra.
Thank you very much. As you know, I'm a very strong Christian. And I believe in God. So that is what we call divine mandate. When you are in a divine mandate, everything you do works for you. Even if they are against you, they will turn and work for you. And that's why I said, God told me, pronounce it, and I shall bring it to reality. If you watch, that is not to say when I was a Nigerian, when I was in Nigeria, Nigeria is never something that God favors. You see all their nonsense pastors, they will be making nonsense predictions saying they are doing prophecy. They will tell you one thing, and if it mistakenly falls into that, they will be using it to share to their congregation. You see, I said it. Our own, consecutively, I talked about our prime minister in Finland. He became the prime minister. I supported him. I talked about our president in Finland. He became the president. I supported him. I told you the next is Trump. I supported Trump. I was one of the first person that endorsed Trump as far back as 2023. And it is on Google. It is on Wikipedia. If you go to the list of those that international politicians that endorsed Donald Trump, go to international politician, my name is there on the list as people that endorsed Donald. It is in the media. You can search and Google it. It's in news. Nigerian news reported it. Some international media reported it. My endorsement on Donald Trump. I believe that because I am on a divine mandate, so God direct me how and what to do and when to do it. Not like when you are in Nigeria, you are fighting a wrong fight. If you are predicting on behalf of Nigeria, you are in the wrong side. Every of your prediction will fail. So when you are in the right path and in the right mandate, everything will fall into place. Now, just check it from the beginning till now. There is nothing I have said that I have not had, including the kissing of dust of our enemies. They are falling one after the other. You may also understand that the one that I posted the picture a few days ago, the criminal Ejiofor have confirmed, is a native doctor to Ejiofor. He's the one doing all the juju for Ejiofor in Anambra. They call him Odanike. He was the commander of ESN. They recruited him immediately the same as in Americano. He became an Ebubago person, become AVG commander in Anambra, killing our people. Today, he's gone. Now, I tell you that many of them will go down before December 2nd. So what I'm trying to say, to answer your question, is that I am on a divine mandate. It is not just about Trump. Trump is a president. Trump is not going to single-handedly make decision on Biafra. That is why we started by educating the congressmen. That's why we started by educating them, and now we are moving to the United States Department of State to educate them on the importance of Biafra. So there is still a lot of work to do. But you know, the beginning of the work will even start more immediately after the December 2nd, because we need to have this legal document to be able to be ready ahead of what is to come. So a lot of work needs to be done, and we are doing that. So Donald Trump is just President Donald Trump. You know, is not he's not going to come out and say, okay, I give you Biafra. No, it requires procedures, processes, and many things need to be done, which we are doing very, very well. So that's why they will always tell you, follow who know road. Some people don't even know what it means. If you do not follow who know road, they will lead you to your, I don't know what it's called, but maybe you go inside the evil forest and you never come out again. We know road, and that's why we are leading Biafrans to freedom. So this foundation we have laid today, you can see where we are today. You can see for the past many decades of Biafra issue, nobody has ever in the public discussed with anybody in the Congress, except now that the Biafra government, under my leadership, we just started. And on the 2nd of December, which is just few weeks from now, you are going to see the caliber of people that will be in the Biafra Convention in Finland. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And that I think you have answered my second question, which I would have loved to ask that, being that you were the first to endorse Donald Trump, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in Homeland and the de facto government in Homeland, being that you are the first to endorse Donald Trump, how does it affect, how does it contribute to our freedom? But I think you've answered that. And let me use the mic by saying, Simon, for my Biafra. Simon, for my no Jano. Simon, for my for my roof for my Simon, for my. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you, Rage and Fury. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your commitment and your service. Blessings. All right, as we move, I welcome our fellow media person in the Biafra government, our own Betty Ford. Mommy, grab the mic. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, my wonderful Prime Minister. I thank you. I love the way you started this program. In fact, I am very, very happy. Sorry, my people. I thank all of you for gathering and coming around whenever we are on the air. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all of you. My PM, I will call you this name. I don't care what people think. You are the Jesus of our time. And I thank you so much. I'm very proud and happy to be working under you. You have really thrown the light and it is shining. There's a question. Well, I won't call it a question, but it's just to make reference to it. On the X, I saw Nigerian government appeals to Donald Trump to distance himself from Simon EKPA freedom agitation. Whether they said it or not, they don't know that America came by agitation and by fighting as well. Is there anything you can throw a light on that very comment, if at all it is true?
There is no comment on that. It is dead on arrival. So I know that they did that. They did that 1 month ago. So, but what am I going to comment on that? Donald Trump doesn't listen to Islamic terrorist sponsors like Nigeria.
Exactly. So my second question is just like a human being that I am.
And then also, let me also quickly say that I can never be Jesus. I'm not even close to the spit of Jesus. I'm not even close to the sweat of Jesus. So all glory goes to God and Jesus. Jesus is the one that is piloting this affair through me. I can never ever be equated to his even footstep. So please, just I know how you feel. But just to correct it, you can continue. Just leave this comment and continue, please. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, the next one that I have been wondering about is in relation to our lobbyists. I know that we will
not entertain any question about lobbyists. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Keep the light shining. We are with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, our own Betty. Thank you so much. We move. All right, the hands are up and we're going to bring them. Please, 1 minute now, going forward, 1 minute, bring your question, and then the next person will take the microphone. And I give you the microphone. Simon EKPA Pikin, you have 60 seconds, please. Go ahead.
Good evening, my people. I greet you. Once again, I want to thank my Honorable Prime Minister, Simon EKPA. At least I have learned a lot through him by knowing that Igbo can generate a lot of wise and intelligent people. I honor you, my PM. Then I want my PM to make a little reference concerning this. After this convention in Finland and we declared our freedom, then I want him to give a little reference on how we are going to deal with Nigeria, or how international community is going to put their eye on how Nigeria is going to treat our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu.
I have addressed that. You just watch and see how it unfolds. If you're listening, you know that I have addressed all these questions you're asking here. Thank you.
Thank you, MAZI Simon EKPA. I greet you. This is the question I wanted to ask.
All right. Thank you very much. That has been taken care of. Thank you so very much. We move. All right, and it's good that was taken care of very quickly. Please, see Vibes. Unmute yourself and bring your question, please.
Okay. Good evening, my Prime Minister. Good evening, everyone on the space. I thank you all for this day. Okay, my question is just simple. What I want to ask is that how will Biafra handle issues of borders, citizenship, and governance after independence?
You wait, we have a constitution. Can you mute yourself, please? You have to talk it. There is a noise. So Biafra,
mute your mic.
Biafra have a constitution which will be adopted in the convention, and those constitutions have addressed the issue of border crossing, the issue of citizenship, and all that is well addressed in the Biafra constitution. So you don't have anything to worry about that. Just keep your fingers crossed. After the convention, the Biafra constitution will be public.
All right. See, Vibes, are you good with that? Do you have another question?
Okay, my second question is this. Am I loud and clear?
Bring it on, please.
Okay. After that. Okay. What I want to ask is that how much support does the Biafra independent movement have from the people in the region?
You're asking how much support. When you have 40 states, when you have 40 United States of Biafra, have your map, have representative in all the 40 states. You're asking how much support you have. You have your support from your family members alone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm done.
Okay, thank you. How much support? Every sit at home, you see this, or the whole of Biafra is locked down. Our
No,
votes
he's talking
have
about
gone
support
over.
where he's talking about support where 50 million people have voted. How many people do you have in Nigeria?
Yeah.
I beg, just
How
make
much
somebody
support?
else coming.
Okay. All right, we move. Please go ahead and bring your question. Igbo, the progenitor of black. Please go ahead.
My Honorable Prime Minister, I greet every one of you in the house. My question is based on the immigrant treaty with the UN. Like we all know the situation the world are facing now based on the immigrants. How do we Biafra manage it in the situation whereby
Where are you calling? Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from South Africa.
Why are you worried about immigrants when you are immigrants in another man's land?
Yes, that is where I'm not worried. I'm just trying to emphasize one or two things.
What are you emphasizing? Because you are an immigrant in South Africa. So is if Mandela and co were emphasizing on immigrants, will you be there?
No, I will not be there.
So cut the question, please. You people should be asking something that is going to help, to explain certain things about the freedom, not about we are concerned about immigrant while you are there somewhere, somewhere's country, somebody else's country, and as an immigrant. If everybody was concerned about immigrant, you will not be there. So talk about something that will help. Talk about something that will help your freedom, not all this nonsense side talk about what will happen after your freedom. Talk about how you are going to get your freedom. Talk about the finance that is needed to get your freedom first. Talk about the guns and bullets you need to protect your women and children first. Protect your border. You are here asking questions about immigrants, and some of you are just asking questions that are not irrelevant.
Yeah, you should have waited. You see where I'm coming from.
No, because I know where you are. I know where you are going. If I allow you to say it now, you will still mess up. Do you want to say it? Do you want to continue?
Yeah, can I say it?
Okay, I continue. Let me hear you.
Yeah, where I'm going through based on because of what we have in the Islamic jihadists. Do we have a situation where we have to checkmate them so that they will not use those avenue to chip into us the jihadists?
Okay, have you finished?
Yeah, that is the angle I want to chip in.
Okay, you see this, you still mess up. That's exactly why I stopped you from the beginning, because Nigerians are criminals. Nigeria breed criminals. Yes. So if Nigeria breed criminals, South Africans are worried about the criminality of Nigerians. Will you be there in South Africa?
No.
That's why I asked you to leave that talk. Now you have said it. Exactly the same thing I was thinking you are going to say is what you said. You said you have something different.
Okay, I think I rest my question.
Thank you.
I withdraw my question.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, the next person to bring your question is brother. What's this? Brother Van Van Van. Brother Van Van Van. Oh yeah, let's hear you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. I want to thank the for this privilege. Sir, I've been following you closely and I've been observing everything you're doing. It has just been falling into place. So my own is not really a question. It's like an appreciation and also a soft reminder that you should please help us with a continuous update. Because we here, that is what we are feeding. It's not as if we have a direct boss we work with or whatever. And in this part of the country, anything can happen to you. So you have to be very careful, especially with your device. So please help us continuously with the updates. As they are making the moves, help us with the updates. And this, what's it called? This, the constitution you talked about, because we here, we need to study it also.
December 2nd does not assure us the fact that everything is going to be rosy. But based on the constitution and based on the things that will be happening, unfolding, we'll be able to trace our steps individually, because it's the individual effort that would collectively bring about what we seek to achieve. That's just what I want to say. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right,
And God
thank
bless
you.
you all.
Thank you very much. We move, please. I want to encourage us to bring really demanding, engaging questions, please. At the end of you, who is opening their mic? Please, BIAFRA Liaison Australia. Let's hear you. Your mic has always remained open. Let's hear you. What do you have to ask? Please go ahead. Australia.
Hello, greetings. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Is that Daddy? Please go ahead, sir.
Greetings, everyone. Your Excellency. I'm just excited on this United Nations human rights treaties that you presented tonight. And I just want to say, now we begin to understand why the Vice President of Nigeria went to the United Nations, and we saw him on the sideline with the President of Finland. And when he got back home, the news media was twisted the whole thing and saying that the reason why he had the President of Finland on the sideline was to ask him to support Nigeria to become members of the United Nations. Now, we now see why Nigeria got only 2 votes, because the Vice President himself that was soliciting for Nigerian membership was himself the leader, the sponsor of the terrorists that is ravaging the whole country. With what you stated and with all these human rights treaties, I could now see the saying that says overtaking is allowed. Today, it has become clear to the world that United States of Biafra has overtaken the zoo called Nigeria. So I just want to bring it to the notice of everyone that what RPM have just stated tonight has shown what kind of nation that Biafra is going to be. Overtaking is allowed, my PM, and I don't think Nigeria will have anything to say, especially their media, having understood what you share tonight and all these treaties Nigeria is supposed to be a signatory to, but unfortunately, they ignored because they don't know any better. And upon the violations of these treaties, they think they could bulldoze themselves to becoming members of having a permanent seat in the United Nations. So overtaking is allowed, and unfortunately, Nigeria has messed themselves up. Kudos, Your Excellency, for leading us and for bringing to the world, showing the world what Biafra indeed is going to be. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Iwunze. Iwunze is the liaison officer of the Biafra government in Australia and the representative of the Biafra Pacific in Australia. So thank you very much.
Thank you, our Daddy. We appreciate you, Daddy Iwunze. Thank you so very much. All right.
Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu kunu si na-esere na Igbo Media bụ ebe anyị si wetara unu ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ya bụ ife Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Eke ife nwere ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile okwu gasị dị iche iche dropụrụ anyị ife iche n'elu akwụkwọ na comment section na Igbo media. Ndị be anyị asị na n'Igbo ya adị na ya dị ka echi ada agwụ ọgwụ. Ise. Thank you and God bless you.